day, dear students. Today we are going to start Cambridge Primary Maths Workbook 6, Chapter 2. This chapter is about position to term rule and sequences. Exercise 2.1, Question 1. We have to draw a sequence using the number of shapes used on each position. Let's try doing it manually by counting shapes. On position 1 we have 7 shapes, on position 2 we have 14 shapes, and on position 3 we have 21 shapes. Do you think it is easy to count the number of shapes all the time? No, we can use some other way, and let's try it by using a formula like number of positions multiplied by term to term rule. This is the basic formula. For example, 2 multiplied by 7. The term to term rule here is 7 as each shape is increasing by 7. So 2 times 7 is 14. 3 times 7 is 21. And similarly 4 times 7 is 21. So we have completed our table. Let's move on to our next question. In part B you are asked what is the term to term rule for the sequence. What is the term to term rule? Add 7. Every shape is increasing by 7. In part C, what is the position to term rule for the sequence? So number of position multiplied by 7. Number of position multiplied by 7. In part D, what is the 25th term in the sequence? So 25 multiplied by equals to 175. In question 2, Flippy counts on in steps of 0.3 starting at 4. So our first term of the sequence will be 4. Adding 0.3 each time, like 4 plus 0.3 is 4.3. Again 4.3 plus 0.3 makes 4.6, and so on 4.9 and 5.2. Let's check question 3. In question 3, each number is increasing by 0.1. 1.4 and 1.5 is increasing by 0.1. And then 1.5 and 1.6 is also increasing by 0.1. So the term to term rule is to add 0.1. In this way, 1.7 plus 0.8 is 1.8 and 1.8 plus 0.1 is 1.9. In part B, let's try to use some logic. First is half, then full, then 1 full and 1 half, then 2 full and 1 half, then 3 full and 3 full and 1 half. Part C requires your attention. As you can see that the sequence starting from 0 and moving to negative side, it means the term to term rule is minus 0.3. Minus 0.3 is added minus 0.3, it will become minus 0.6. See, there are few rules which you have to follow. When both numbers have a negative sign, they will be added together, but you will use a negative sign with them. Okay? When both numbers have a negative sign, you will add them, and the number you will write is with a negative sign. Similarly, when 0.6 is added to minus 0.3, it will be minus 0.9. And then minus 1.5 and 1 minus 1.8. This is the sequence for this question. There are few rules to remember. When both have minus sign, add them and write an answer with a minus sign. When both numbers have a plus sign, add them and write the answer with no sign. When both numbers have different sign, like one is plus and one is minus, subtract them and write the sign that is with the bigger number. In question 4, it is similar to our previous one. Position to term rule. What is the 10th term? The term to term rule is 9. So 10 multiplied by 9 is 90. Please subscribe so you don't miss any videos. Next two question doesn't require any explanation, so I'm moving on. Question 7. See here, Sophia counts back. It means you have to move backward. That's why you will use a different formula here. First term minus position before multiplied by term to term rule. Because Sophia is starting at 2.9, so our first term will be 2.9 minus. Here we are asked for the fifth term, so the position before is fourth and the term to term rule is 0.5. First we will multiply 4 and 0.5, so it will become 2, and 2.9 minus 2 will be 0.9. So the fifth number in the sequence will be 0.9. Part B, what is the 10th term in the sequence? Again the same formula, first term minus position before into term to term rule. First term is 2.9 minus, because we are asked for the 10th number, the position before will be 9th. And term to term rule is 0.5. Now when we multiply 9 into 0.5, it gives 4.5. Now 2.9 minus 4.5 comes the third rule which we were talking about. One number is positive, one number is negative. So just subtract both numbers, and because negative number is bigger, so we'll put minus sign, and minus 1.56 is our answer here. In question 8, you have given some clues to make a sequence. It says start with 9 and take it until you get a number greater than 100. So the number you got is 108. Position to term rule is multiply by 9. Question 9, 10 does not require any explanation. Moving on, question 11. Write the first 5 numbers of the sequence. Just add 0.15. We have written first 5 numbers. Now you are asked for the 10th term. This is the formula we use when we need to count the backward term. Just remove the negative sign and add the positive sign. Put values. First term is 42. Position before 10th term is asked, so the position before is 9 and multiplied by 0.15 is our term to term rule. 42 plus 1.35. Now 43.35. This is the 10th term of the sequence. I hope you get understanding of this question. In this question, the term to term rule is multiply by 6. Just multiply it with the position and you will get the numbers. Now in this question, this is the third situation of position to term rule, in which you have some missing values in the middle of a sequence. Remember the formula, last term minus first term divided by number of jumps. What is the last term? 42. What is the first term? 10th. Now number of jumps. What is number of jumps? Let's count together. 1, 2, then 3, and then 4. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 jumps are here. 42 minus 10 is 32 divided by 4. 32 divided by 4 is 8. So the term to term rule here is 8. Just add 8 in each term to get the sequence. Term to term rule for the sequence is add 8. Thank you for watching. Hope you get clear understanding of this chapter. Please subscribe. Thank you.